Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, man, I want to talk about something I saw a couple of days ago. I know I'm a little, late on this one, but I had to do a video on this. These soft, feminine LeBron James fans and the post of Draymond Green talking about LeBron James, I'm going to celebrate with the king or end my day with the king in me. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. When I say that LeBron James fans are soft and feminine, they have no manly energy coming off of them at all, guys. I've told you guys, there is no grown man. I'm talking about a grown man that stands on man stuff, man-ish, that supports LeBron James. And for Draymond Green to post something like that publicly and to word it the way that he worded it, once again, man, it makes you scratch your head and wonder about these weird LeBron James fans, man, the supporters of LeBron James, and exposes these guys, man, as not being true competitors, man, as all these guys being just a bunch of weird dudes, man. And we're going to talk about this video, man. I told you, there's no men that support LeBron James, man, because LeBron James don't stand for nothing, man. And Draymond Green's a weirdo, man, like the rest of these clowns out here, man. Just weird, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly humbled. You guys know the deal, man. Thank you very much, everybody in the membership. You guys subscribing, liking the videos, sharing your stories, man. You're emailing me. Thank you very much, guys. It means a lot, man. The real recognize real. We must continue to stand up. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, I know I'm a couple of days late on this or behind on this weird Draymond Green, end the day with the king in me, alcohol post weird thing. I mean, I don't even know. Like, it took me a couple of days to really even think about what to respond or say about this. But I thought, this is what I'm always talking about on this channel. Whether I'm responding to people in my comment section, these weird LeBron James fans, and we do that segment of LeBron James fans say weird things, or I'm listening to some of these ex-NBA players or some of these current NBA players talk on their podcast, speak about LeBron James, man. When you hear them speak, I told you guys, it's so cringe. It's cringe as hell with these guys, the things that they talk, because when I listen to a grown man talk and they have no integrity when they speak, it makes me cringe, guys. I can't listen to it. It's hard to listen to these guys with no integrity speak. It's crazy because it's very prevalent right now. I told you, they're trying to take over YouTube. They're trying to push us out, the common folks, the fans, the people. They're trying to push us out so they can make way for their bending of reality, their rewriting of history. All these guys do it. I'm telling you guys, it's very rare that you find an ex-NBA player or a current player with any kind of credibility, with any kind of integrity, with any kind of class. Either the way that they speak, they can't speak, they have classless speech, they're cursing every other word, it's bro this or N-word that or MF or this or F that. It's you can't listen to this stuff. So they have no class when they speak, or they have no integrity, like I've told you. So they're speaking and they're bending reality. They're straight lying about their own careers, or they're lying about other players' careers. It makes no sense. And they're not honorable. This is not honorable what they do. The guys will be on the podcast and they'll just straight tear down a whole era, or once again, they'll lie about themselves to make themselves look better than they were, or they'll embellish their careers to make them appear greater, or they'll talk down on another player or another era. It makes no sense. Or they'll talk down about the fans. These guys have no honor. It's not honorable for you to talk yourself up that way or to talk down on past players or past eras. Not honorable. So when you listen to these guys speak, man, like I said, it's very cringeworthy. And for Draymond Green, this guy is one of the most cringiest players that I've ever seen, man. Because someone like a Draymond Green has a platform that he should not have. Draymond Green really believes that he's a legit Hall of Famer. Draymond Green believes that he's a top 75 player. Draymond Green really believes he's the greatest defensive player of all time, or one of the greatest defensive players of all time, when he's nowhere near that. Nowhere near Draymond Green, a top 5 or a top 10 all-time great defensive player. There are many players that I would name that I would take on the defensive end over Draymond Green, man. And once again, Draymond Green pumps himself up in this weak, soft era. Draymond Green is a fake tough guy. right? He thinks he's a tough guy. The way that he speaks, he talks to people, the things that he does when he grabs Gobert by the back, even though I'm not a Rudy Gobert fan. That was a cheap shot. And once again, you picked on someone who's not known for being physical or aggressive or anything like that. An enforcer. Rudy Gobert, who's known for being a quiet, mild-mannered person. This is who Draymond Green went after, right? He wouldn't have kept that energy with a Steven Adams, right? He would not have that energy for a Steven Adams or anyone else that would be considered tough or a real grown man. So once again, I do not respect Draymond Green as a basketball player, the way that he talks about other past players, other past greats, the way that he tries to pump himself up. And I do not respect Draymond Green as a grown man. I do not respect him as a man. But I've told you guys, a lot of these people that are supposed to be men, they're not men. They're not. And I don't know what happened. We all know that society's weird right now. And listen, man, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole with this stuff. But once again, when we're talking about being a man, a grown man, there's nothing wrong, guys, with being a man and having manly energy and standing on man-ish. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let people in society try to tell you that men are not needed in this world or that to be a man is somehow toxic. You know, you've heard people, oh, it's toxic masculinity. That's nonsense. We're talking about being a grown man. And when I told you guys in the channel about being a grown man, this has nothing to do with, people's personal lives and what they do in their own personal life. I'm talking about what you stand on, what you stand for, right? When I told you guys about integrity and honor, class, respect, earning the respect of other grown-ups, that's what a grown man, he values these things. When I told you guys on this channel about money, how it's not important to me, I value the health of me and my family. I value the time with my family more than I do with monetary things. And yeah, no, I'll never be rich. I may not be able to travel across the world and go on these fancy vacations. I'll never drive some of these fancy cars or live in a fancy resort, a mansion or a house. I'll never be able to do these things. But guess what, guys? That does not take away from the quality of my life and the greatness, which is my life. Has no takeaway from it. Does nothing else to cheapen my life or to make it worse. It doesn't, guys, because I've told you guys, the important things in life, the things that you should be valuing, the things that you should hold dear to you, you can't pay for these things, guys. How many times have you seen these rich people out here? These people have everything, so to speak. They're miserable. They don't have what they want. And what they want, they can't buy with that money they have. So for someone like Draymond Green, he has his platform, man. He got all this money. I've seen this guy on commercials. How the hell does Draymond Green have commercials? But he has his platform, he has a podcast, and he talks down about players. He doesn't say anything intelligent. He's not educated, Draymond Green. Does Draymond Green look like an intelligent person? Does he sound like an intelligent person? No. These guys go to college, and they don't go there to learn. They're not there to go to school. They're there to play a sport. And that's the bottom line. And Draymond Green's not intelligent, and he doesn't sound intelligent. He does not know the history of the NBA, doesn't care to know the history of the NBA. And he's a weird, soft, feminine LeBron James fan. These people are weird, man. Weird. These are things that we're alluding to when we say these guys are not true competitors. Are we supposed to believe that everything that happened in the 2016 NBA Finals between Draymond Green and LeBron James wasn't staged? Are we to believe this now? Because all this looks like now was a staged thing for Draymond Green to get suspended from one of those games. You're going to end the day with the king inside of me? Like, once again, the wording of this, what is going on here? This is not a grown man speak. I told you guys, there is no grown man that supports LeBron James. They're not grown. Does J.J. Redick seem like a grown man to you? No. When we talk about being a grown man, I tell you these guys are soft and they're feminine. What I'm talking about, guys, when I say feminine, is the energy that they're giving out is a female type energy. There are men in this world and there are women in this world, guys. And women are normally based off of emotion. That's what they're based off of. Women are based in emotions, right? You guys probably know if you have a wife, a significant other, you've probably seen them cry many, many times. Many times. My wife has cried so many times, man. It's insane. It's insane. But I've learned to deal with this stuff. And the reason why I say I learned to deal with it is because, like I've told you guys, I grew up in a household with all boys. All men. It was my father, my mother, and 4 of us, 4 boys. I'm the oldest of 4 boys. So the way that my mother raised us, the way that my father raised us was a lot different than a household with all girls. Let's say, for example, if my mother and father had 4 girls, it's a different type of energy, right, that I was getting from my parents. Like I told you, the ass whoopings that I got as a kid, I earned those ass whoopings. Like I told you, sometimes it wasn't fair, but once again, this is the life that I was raised in. This is how I was raised, right? I told you I was raised on accountability, to be a grown-up, to stand up for things. So when I talk about being a feminine energy, we're talking about emotions. Men don't typically live in the emotional world. We live in reality, right? We're based off of the facts. That's how men normally respond to things. We deal in reality. Women deal with emotions, man. Men don't have time for these things. So once again, when I talk about LeBron James fans being soft and feminine, this is what I'm alluding to. And when I say the word soft, I think we all understand and know what I'm meaning when I say the word soft. They are soft LeBron James fans. They try to bully us. You ever see the LeBron James fans in your channel? I told you, a billion comments on one video. They're attempting to bully me. This is what they try to do out here. They try to be cyber tough guys, these internet tough guys, the keyboard pirates. These guys try to do all this tough talking. But once again, anytime I challenge them to show their face on camera, to call up the Sunday show, they don't call up. So you're soft. You're a coward, just like LeBron James is. Just like Draymond Green's a soft coward. That's why he'll do what he did to Gobert. He won't step up to Steven Adams. Right, he ain't got none of that energy for the real grown men. For a real manly energy coming back at him, he ain't got that because Draymond Green's a bully. That's why he could bully soft Kevin Durant on the sideline when he was on the Warriors, right? And he sabotaged the Warriors many, many times. He sabotaged Steph Curry's career. He sabotaged the NBA Finals. So once again, that's emotions. Draymond Green reacts off emotions. He's an emotional, soft, feminine dude, man. He ain't a grown man. He don't carry himself like a grown man. And for him to make that post, once again, exposes him as not being a true competitor. And it's just being a straight weirdo, man. That's all it is. It's a straight weirdo for him to post something like that. And this is what we're alluding to. Like I said, when I tell you guys, these guys are not true professionals. They're not true competitors. They're not competing. These guys don't love the game. They're out there just for the money and the fame, man. And for Draymond Green to have a podcast, who the hell is listening to Draymond Green's podcast? I really genuinely want to know. Who the hell would want to listen to him? It's so funny when the LeBron James fans come and cry in my comment section, talk about I don't know basketball, and I'm a hater, and I'm this, and I'm that. Draymond Green has a podcast. Draymond Green, you guys listen to Draymond Green? You guys respect Draymond? Oh, and let me guess. Draymond Green playing the NBA, and I don't play in the NBA, so he knows more than me, right? He has more credibility than I do because I'm just a fan. I never played in the league. Once again, I've told you guys many, many times, Draymond Green would not be in the NBA in the 80s and the 90s, would not be in the league. And Draymond Green, once again, if he was 6 foot tall, 5'11", he's not in the NBA. What skills does Draymond Green have? Zero skills to impact the game. Once again, he's an undersized player. This is why he will not make the NBA in the 80s and the 90s. Could you imagine little Draymond Green playing power forward in the 90s or the 80s? Are you kidding me? Draymond Green, even the early 2000s. Could you imagine Draymond Green trying to guard Kevin Garnett or Tim Duncan at the power forward position? Or him guarding a Dirk Nowitzki in his prime? It's not happening, man. Once again, could you imagine Draymond Green guarding Charles Barkley or Karl Malone? I mean, what are we doing here? What are we really thinking about? What are we saying here? Draymond Green couldn't even guard Larry Johnson, man. These guys would destroy Draymond Green back in the day. Once again, he's an undersized player. Could you imagine Draymond Green going against Dennis Rodman? A real defensive player who plays head games, real head games? Draymond Green wouldn't make it. I've told you guys. We know he wouldn't sniff a Defensive Player of the Year award, but to me, he's not even in a league back then. But he feels free and has the ability to run his mouth on a podcast and make all these weird posts. So as you guys can see, this exposes what I've always told you guys. The LeBron James fans are soft and feminine, man. They're not real men. There are no grown men that support LeBron James. And I don't want to hear my comment section. I don't want to hear you fools come out here. Yo, I'm a LeBron James fan, man. And I'm a grown man. I'm a LeBron James fan. I'm 55 years old. I don't want to hear that nonsense, man. If you support LeBron James, you expose yourself as not being a grown man that stands on anything. Stands on anything. Do you hold honor to you? If you value honor, you can't support LeBron James. If you value integrity, you can't support LeBron James. If you want to respect, do you guys respect LeBron James? I don't respect him. And why don't I respect him? Because he's not respectable. He hasn't carried himself with those values that I've talked about. So if you carry yourself with honor, with class, and you hold on to your integrity, then you will earn the respect of other grown-ups, guys. Whether they're grown women or grown men, you will earn the respect of grown-ups, because that's how grown-ups usually work. Most grown-ups, right? You have to earn respect from people, and you can lose it just as easily, guys. So once again, hold that deeply. Also trust. Things like trust. Do you trust LeBron James? I don't trust LeBron James. I wouldn't trust LeBron James with my life. I wouldn't trust LeBron James with a game-winning shot. I wouldn't trust LeBron James to be a true leader. Is LeBron James a great leader? No, he's not. Is LeBron James a great professional? No, he's not a true professional. Is he a competitor? Does LeBron James have great sportsmanship? Would you want your kids to do what LeBron James does? Hell no. So once again, guys, I do not respect LeBron James because of all those things I just mentioned. And Draymond Green respects LeBron James, though, because, once again, Draymond Green, a lot of these other people out here, they don't hold themselves to these standards. So you're not a grown-up, and I don't respect you because you're not looking yourself in the mirror and holding LeBron James to the same standard that you want to hold Michael Jordan to or some of the other all-time greats. They're holding these guys to high standards, and that's why I always tell you guys in this channel. They've lowered the standard, they lowered the bar for LeBron James to appear to be greater when he's not. And none of these LeBron James fans or Draymond Green, these channels, these podcasts, they have no integrity. Does Kendrick Perkins have any class or honor? Any integrity? No. He just talks narratives and lies. Spins and back. He cross talks all the time. He contradicts himself. J.J. Redick, Colin Cowherd, Dave McNamara, Brian Windhorse. Like, do any of these people come across you as real grown men that stand for anything? No. They don't to me, and I don't respect them as men. I don't respect them. So, once again, all LeBron James fans are soft and feminine, man. They're soft. They're all cowards. They won't call up. They'll cry in my comment section, but you fools never call up the Sunday show. You won't do it. You won't put your face on camera, make a video, but you'll make fun of how I look or what I'm wearing or my name. But you guys won't put yourselves out there. Once again, I'm a grown man. I'm not worried about you fools. I'm not offended or hurt. My feelings don't get it from words. These little kids out here, LeBron James, he gets fans ejected from the stands because they hurt his feelings. Does that sound like a grown man to you? A grown man takes no accountability, right? Grown-ups take accountability. That's what we stand on here. I'm a grown man. This is my channel, and this is what we're talking about here. Grown-ups take accountability for whatever they do in their life, right? They take responsibility for their actions, no matter what it is, right? LeBron James always wants to be celebrated for what he does. He wants no criticism, no backlash for the things that he does. So he'll tell us to go back to our boring lives because we were rooting against him, because we were laughing when he choked up in the 2011 NBA Finals. We got to go back to our boring lives, though. This LeBron James. Once again, he's a disgusting human being. He doesn't respect you. He don't respect me. None of the common folk. But there's soft fans out here crying and moaning, pumping up LeBron James, Draymond Green promoting LeBron James alcohol. Once again, what's up with these guys? Are alcoholics. They're borderline have a problem, some of these guys. They promote alcohol. Like, it's crazy to me, man. The things that these guys are invested in, once again, all about the money for these guys. And they go Draymond Green. I'm going to end the day with the king in me. Weird stuff, guys. Weird stuff, man. These are the LeBron James people. These are the guys that talk about other eras. Draymond Green. He ended the day with the king in him. And that's how always LeBron James fans are. You'll read the comments. That's why we have a segment. LeBron James fans say weird things. I might need to make a segment of ex-NBA players say weird things. And we might need to do a segment on that. Ex-NBA players or NBA players in general. Just put NBA players say weird things. And have a whole segment, part one. And go through some of these comments that these guys have said over the last, 5 years or so. There's been some weird statements being made by some of these guys. Soft, feminine LeBron James fans. Remember that, guys. There's no grown man that stands on anything that supports LeBron James because you can't do it. Once again, I've told you guys, I cannot look myself in the mirror, hold those values that I stand on, and support LeBron. I can't do it. And I've told you guys, there really isn't a true Michael Jordan fan, if you're a fan of Michael Jordan and everything that he stood for in the basketball court, remember, this is never about the personal of these guys. I don't know Michael Jordan personally. I don't know LeBron James personally. I'm giving you guys the facts, and I judge LeBron James off of how he's carried himself in the public eye as a basketball player. He has no honor, no class, no integrity, no sportsmanship, none of these things. I don't respect him. And the same thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, the basketball player, the way that he carried himself, he played with the honor. He played with that love of the game, with the fire, the competitive fire. When I watched Michael Jordan play, I could tell he was out there trying to give the effort. He didn't stand around. Michael Jordan took accountability, right? Like a real man, like a real leader would. He took accountability. He took blame on. Never pointed the finger at his teammates. Never blamed Phil Jackson. Never tried to get these guys traded behind their backs or fired. He was a grown man, and that's why I respect him that way. And that's why a lot of us respect Michael Jordan. The way that he talked on the microphone, he talked like a grown-up, man. He didn't say things he didn't mean or mean things that he didn't say. He said what he meant what he said. That's not LeBron James. That's why he's always deleting things. He has to delete all these things that he says because he don't mean it's an emotional response. He gets all emotional, throws out a tweet, and then, oh my God, he realized he looks like an idiot. He don't know what he's talking about. He gets exposed. He deletes the tweet. That's emotions. When we talk about LeBron James playing the victim, that's a female thing. Women are always playing the victim, man. Right? Women are always playing the victim out here. Woe is me. That's a female mentality to have. Men are not victims. You're not a victim. You're a grown man. You stand up. You stand against the bullies. LeBron James, his fan base are bullies. LeBron James is a bully. We're standing against bullies. How could you support LeBron James and call yourself an adult and support someone who bullies people? It's ridiculous, man. All these fake LeBron James channels. Look at the guys who run these channels. Look at the GOAT James Kingdom. Look at those clowns. Look at them. Listen to them. Soft, feminine, don't know a damn thing about basketball, never played sports. These guys, GOAT James Kingdom. What a bunch of clowns, man. You put GOAT James as your channel title? Like, how unoriginal. Once again, LeBron James fans are just as unoriginal as LeBron James himself is. No originality between any of these guys, man. And they don't know the game. Look at these fools. Look at these goofs. Listen to what they say. FYF, look at that fool. Listen to him speak. Guy's a clown, man. He don't know the game of basketball. He don't know the history of the game. He don't respect it. The dude got no class. Do those look like grown men to you? Is FYF a grown man? Hell no, he ain't no grown man. Dude ain't no grown man. He ain't got no honor, no integrity. Dude's a clown, calling me steroids and fitness rants. He accused a real grown man of using steroids, even though there's no suspicion of me using steroids. He has no evidence of this. But LeBron James has all this stuff surrounding him. He'll defend LeBron James' steroid allegations all the way. But he'll accuse me, slander me with steroid and fitness rants. This FYF clown, because he's upset that he can't do what I do fitness-wise. He couldn't sniff me physically. He wished he could do the things that I could do. He can't run. He can't do a push-up, a pull-up. He can't sprint. He can't do anything, a squat. He can't do nothing, man. Look at him. Soft body, weak, soft, frail dude. They ain't got no manly energy about him. These are the guys that support LeBron James. Gilbert Arenas. Look at Gilbert Arenas. Does he seem like a grown man to you? Hell no. Gilbert Arenas is a soft clown, man. Like Shannon Sharp. Does he seem like a grown man to you? No way Shannon Sharp is a grown man. That dude is weird, man. And that dude is feminine and soft. Guys are weird out here. Gilbert Arenas. No honor. No integrity from a Gilbert Arenas. None of these guys. J.J. Redick. Colin Cowherd. Does he seem manly to you? These people are not men. They're not men. Men stand on stuff. These guys stand for nothing. Men stand for something. If you want to be a man, if you want to be worth a damn, if you want other men to respect you, hold your head up high, look yourself in the mirror, then you guys stand for something. LeBron James don't stand for nothing. When LeBron James fake reads a Malcolm X book, and then people, once again, they act like it didn't happen, or they laugh it off, or they blow it off, or they float under the rug, they brush under the rug. Once again, they're not exposing LeBron James. They're not holding themselves to anything. Who the hell does that? And not only did you do that, you get called out on it. And you got nothing to say. Once again, because LeBron James all about the show. It's all it is for him. But they'll promote him as a great husband and father. LeBron James won't speak up against Diddy, right? He won't speak up. He has nothing to say about Tashelle Sonnen, nothing to say about P. Diddy, nothing to say about this stuff. This guy's beating women. He got nothing to speak up against Diddy, but he wants to be known as an activist. And, oh, LeBron James does for the black community. What do you do for the black community? LeBron James make us look bad. As black men, you respect LeBron James? Do you? It's an absolute joke, man. You guys know the deal, man. These are the facts. The Draymond Green post that I'm going to end the day with the king in me, or however the hell he worded it, which is really weird, man. And once again, guys, this is what I'm alluding to you on the channel. These are weird, feminine, just soft people, man, that don't stand on anything. They stand for nothing. Like I said, man, I'm just amazed at people that are oblivious. Like I said, they won't even look at it, won't even open their freaking eyes. But they love to talk about Michael Jordan and all these other people. But the guy that they're supporting, the guy that they're basically worshiping, is a complete dirtbag. He's a piece of garbage. And they're promoting him as this great individual. Once again, they're making it more than basketball. He's a great husband, father, philanthropist, activist. All this stuff is fraudulent, guys. He's a fake, fraudulent dude, LeBron James. He has no real friends. He has people like Draymond Green supporting him. Draymond Green, these are not his friends. LeBron has no friends. He has people that do things for him, that he needs them to do things for him. Those are the people he surrounds himself with. Yes, men. Yes, men. Well, I told you, a grown man is not going to surround himself with yes men. A grown man's going to actually surround himself with true friends. And a true friend will tell you about yourself. They won't allow you to become a LeBron James, such a narcissist. Is LeBron James having his wife come on stage call him the GOAT? Is that something that a grown man would do? Would a grown man need to always be promoted and pumped up? To be celebrated? No. That's LeBron James. He always needs someone to tell him how great he is, a pat on the back. That's his whole life. For people to promote him and talk good about him. And he pays people for this. It's insane. You guys know the deal, man. These are weird people, man. And I think I might have to do a segment called NBA Players Say Weird Things. And just expose these idiots for the nonsense that they say. I mean, there's so much stuff, it would be hard to keep track of this. But you guys notice and you see the kind of people that support LeBron James. They're not grown-ups. And I really hope no one's offended by some of the things that I said here on this channel as it pertains to the grown men and the reality of being a man and what a man really is supposed to be. You're supposed to be, like when they call LeBron James a king, right? A king is a man normally, right? A man. Does LeBron James act kingly to you? I've told you, a grown man, a real king, would support his people, the people of his kingdom, and he would defend the kingdom, and he would stand up. That's not LeBron James. Would a king put the blame on his people if things weren't going right? No, they wouldn't. A king would stand up. Not LeBron James. He puts the blame at the other people around him. This is what I'm alluding to, guys. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.